and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a new moon reading for the new moon in Pisces taking place. And I'm just going to be doing a one card reading because I felt like doing just a one card reading for this. So before I get into it, I would just like to ask you to subscribe to the channel if you like my content, if you've been watching and you would like to see more. And also like the video if indeed you do like the video. Okay? So the one card that we have for the Pisces new moon taking place now is the Six of Swords in reverse. So this energy feels a little bit one step forward, one step back. So at this time, you may feel as though you're making moves, right? I want to say you're making waves. You may feel like things are changing, that things are changing for the better, right? And then something happens and you feel like you have to adjust your expectations and take a step back again, right? But it's kind of that idea of a spiral, yeah? Sometimes it feels as though we're going back over old ground, over and over and over and again in an effort to get to someplace new. But the fact is, even though it may feel as though we're going over old ground, because of the wisdom that we've gleaned from doing something the first time round, the second time round, it's never going to be the same. It's always going to be better because we've learnt. So it's that kind of energy right now at the Pisces new moon. You may be facing something that you've faced before, and yet this time you've got a much higher vantage point because you've been through it before, okay? Right? So actually, it can go better this time. You can do better this time because of what you learnt the first time round. Yeah? So if it feels as though you've returned to a place, a thing, a situation from the past, know that actually it's not going to pan out the way that it panned out before because you're a different person. Things have shifted, things have moved, and so therefore it's going to be better this time round. Okay? So that's actually a really hopeful and a very positive message. Something that feels really tough and that feels like going backwards is actually going forwards, right? And that's kind of the way things are always going on a universal level. Yeah, we are always moving forwards. We are always moving to better. We are always evolving, even when it feels like we're not. And so that's the message for this new moon, okay? This new moon is asking us to accept that we are going in the right direction, even if it doesn't feel like that at times. So the new moon in Pisces, that is a very intuitive sign, a very watery sign. And it's interesting because we can see the water in this card, okay? So the right way up, you can see the water underneath the boat here, okay? Lots of water in this card, even though it's a swords card, which is a lot more about thought. The water is still present. So you may be feeling very emotional at this time, especially if you can see that things may not be panning out the way that you had hoped they would be. So this is a time to tap into what is underneath that layer of emotion, right? I'm a great believer that all of us can tap into our intuition. You don't need me. You don't need anybody else to do that for you. You can do that for yourself. It just requires getting quiet. It requires patience at honing your skills, at listening to yourself, at listening to your intuition. And you can start right now, okay? Because your intuition will be whispering to you that whatever it is that's going on right now is actually going to be good for you in the long run, okay? But you need to listen to that and you need to trust that and you need to understand that sometimes when life looks like it's going backwards, it is in fact going forwards. So I keep repeating that message, right? What looks like it's going backwards is actually going forwards. Okay, so I have a real strong feeling that will make sense for you. And so I wish you all the best for this wonderful new moon. And I will speak to you on a video again soon. Bye.